I had no idea. That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say. I couldn't tell the accent. But it's funny. I didn't know. Like it's Cambridge. Yeah, I should have known. But he basically said, look, if we keep going the way we're going, within the next 20 years, we're gonna have a permanent base on the moon.
Where are we going?
I say
the moon.
Dude, do you not want to go to the moon?
Well,
who here wants a base on the frickin' moon? Right? Oh yeah.
People say that shit, but they don't want it.
Dude, how many people here would go to the moon?
How many people would pay $500,000 to go to the moon? Nobody.
Dude, I didn't say that. Some people are very wealthy, but I did not say that. The bottom line is, in 20 years, it's going to be like, what, $1.50 to go to the moon?
No.
Dude, you know how inflation works. It goes, it comes back, it goes, it comes back.
What are you going to do on the moon?
You'll fucking be on the moon! What do you mean what are you going to do on the moon?
No. It gets old. It gets old after a week. You're going to jump around and be like, there's a bunch of shit. I can throw little snowballs.
That will never get old.
That will.
Jumping around in zero gravity will never get old. You know why? Because I have not been jumping around for 30 fucking years.
You're right.
2 months? Dude, done. Chicks, moon sacks, chicks on the moon. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Dude, video games on the moon? I don't know, maybe that's sort of normal, but whatever.
What the fuck? You're floating around like this and shit. What is that going to do?
Hello, have you seen Nintendo's new video game console?
Wii?
Dude, in the fucking space? What? Dude, I'm telling you, moon, and moon. And then they say, he says, 40 years later, next 40 years, colony on Mars. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many lines from Total Recall I would be saying on fucking Mars? I would show up with like a big fat chick's head on, and I'd be like, I don't have a bar for it. Throw it on somebody.
Dude. No. Mars, it's just dust devils and shit. There's little craters.
How do you call yourself a man? What? You don't want to go to the moon? You don't want to go to Mars?
No. I'm down with going into outer space, but like, why do we have to set up shop? Why?
Because then you can do it easier. You don't have to go up and be like, well, I took all this crap because I got to live up there.
You'd rather be on the moon than in Fiji?
Yes.
All right.
Right, yeah. I mean, yes. Next question.
All right. Next story.
All right. Yeah, evade, my friend. Evade.
You kind of won that one.
I won that one. I think we're at 1-1.
All right, Google Earth and Warcraft 3 running on a multi-user tabletop display. 1,714 people dug the story submitted by Argash. Very cool video of Google Earth and Warcraft 3 running on a large multi-user tabletop display. Same thing as the title.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I love reiteration.
This was kind of cool because basically what it was is this big screen. You sit down in front of it. It's kind of like a Pac-Man machine, if you will.
Sure.
And you put your fingers and you kind of spread your fingers.
Kevin, slowly. Back up, children here.
You spread your fingers and it zooms in on Google Map. What? This is like an enhancement to user interface. Like keep rolling the video now. This is cool stuff.
Yes.
You don't think this is cool?
Oh no, I think this is great. I seem to remember seeing a video of somebody doing this though. Like 2 months ago, 4 months ago?
Well, they're trying.
All I know is, don't you remember when you were doing this?
Yes,
with
that was
zooming
here,
in?
I think.
Was it here?
I think so.
It might have been here. So what we've done is come full circle.
Yes.
The technology is still out there.
I don't know, but the idea of having like a tabletop display to play like Warcraft 3, it's cool.
My problem is that, the mouse and the keyboard, we're so used to it. It's like the reason why, we had the QWERTY keyboard, which is, if you look at the QWERTY keyboard, it is ridiculous.
It is.
It's like, who in God's name came up with this idea? Yes, it has to do with how often you use keys, blah, 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 science, whatever. Right? And then they were like, well, we're going to try to just do alphabetical, because it's like, that makes sense. I'm going to hit the F key. I'm going to hit it whatever row it is.
What is the F keys? What do they do?
F something. FU. But what happens is FU, see, they're sort of just different.
Oh, close.
But the bottom line is that no Jaeger.
I heard Jaeger.
No Jaeger. Kevin, you can have as much Jaeger as you'd like. And if they bring 2 shots, you can have 2 shots.
Hey, 2 Jaeger shots. Let's do it.
You're done. You and that guy. Wait. Kevin and that guy.
Wait. How do you get out of this just by clapping?
I get out of that by
He was like, yes, him and him. Yes.
I get out of that by
Don't give me your golf clap bullshit. Have a shot.
No way.
Hey, I'll bring it right.
Dude, done. Do it. You and him. That's great. That guy looks like he's excited. But I digress. All I'm saying is that there's great new advantages to like new ways to interact with data and all this stuff. Like, oh, look at me, I'm touching a screen and all that stuff. Like tablet PC, look, I'm clicking and writing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, 90% of the people are going to want to sit down and have a mouse and a freaking keyboard.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it, the tabletop. But think about it.
It's
You
good
have
to push the boundaries.
It is good, but just think about it. You have to go to freaking Quiznos at 10th and, I don't know, Booty, whatever.
I don't like Quiznos.
All right, fine. You're going to Tofu Bin or whatever the fuck you like to go to. So you go in, I don't know, whatever. So you go into your room and there's a tabletop and you're like tap, tap, tappy, tappy, tofu, tofu, tap, 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 tap. Instead of like on Google Maps and double true, here we go.
Yeah, no, I know. Right.
Dude,
It's got a ways to go. We should mention
It's
our
fun.
cake. We haven't mentioned our cake yet.
Dude, we have a cake.
We have a cake.
We got a cake.
Okay, so if you've seen this cake, Alex
Yes.
looks like Hank Hill.
Yes. Damn it, Bubba.
And I'm picking my nose.
He's picking his nose, and there are somehow lasers.
And there's
shooting
dogs
stars.
with lasers shooting out their eyes. This was my idea, and this is a good idea. No, it is a good idea.
This is what happens when somebody has a little bit of control and way too much energy.
No.
They're like, no, put our
How
faces on it.
often
No,
do you-
no, put dogs on it.
Hold on.
No, make them have lasers under their eyes.
How often do you get to design a cake that has like that can feed 100 people, right? I thought it would be cool to have dogs with lasers shooting out of their eyes. Like, come on! Oh shit! Here we go.
Do it.
All right.
There you go.
Sir,
Enjoy.
sir. Just at least take it. At least take it. At least take
I'll
it.
hold it. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna drink it, dude.
You'll throw up.
I will. I'll kill people.
Oh shit.
Dude, you're putting it in my beer, you cocksucker. That's like arsenic poisoning.
All right.
Go, do it. 1, 2, 3. Dude, no, never gonna happen, my
Keith,
friend.
come
Love
on.
you.
Keith, come on.
Keith.
Keith.
Feedback.
All right.
I'll drink slightly more beer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Diggnation. Go. Thanks, bud.
Oh, good God.
Shit.
Thanks, dude.
Good shit. I hope you do okay after that one.
Oh,
There
thank you,
it
dude.
is.
I'm washing off my hands. I got Jaeger
Yeah.
all over it and shit.
Dude, that made me just smelling that shit. I swear to God. Everybody's had that moment.
Oh.
Dude,
That's water. It's water. It's not peace. Zen moment. Zen. Yoga.
Yoga Bear. I don't want to punch Yogi Bear.
All right.
That was horrible,
This
and I
is
don't
your
know what we're
story.
talking about. A ringtone that adults cannot hear with MP3. 2,483 people dug this story submitted by AIX. In the old battle of wills between young... What are you doing?
I'm pointing at the MP3.
Whatever. Young people and their keepers. The young have found a new weapon that could change the balance of power on the cell phone front. A ringtone that many adults cannot hear.
Okay, so
This is great because we're sitting here like researching the stories back in his house and we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? Blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, this ringtone, adults can't hear. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
Well, let me give it a little
Yeah.
background. So basically, what's happening is students are taking and assigning this ringtone to their cell phones, and when they go into school, they can have their phone ring and they can hear it, but the adults can't because once you get past a certain age, you can't hear this ringtone.
And it has to
The
do with
problem.
it has to do with like the lowering of your. Basically, you listen to too much shit over the years. You're like, I'm going to a concert. What did you say? I'm sorry, you're speaking too high.
So tell me, this is like a poll for everyone out there, if you can hear this or not. Because if you can't hear it, you're like me. Because I can't hear this shit.
This was the best part. I was like, he starts playing the sound, and I was like, oh, I was like, fuck. I was like, what's that high pitched noise? And he was like, you can hear that? I was boggled. I was like, you can't hear that? And he was like, fuck you, you're fucking with the kid. And I was like, play it again. I was like, dude, that's annoying. It's a high pitched squeal.
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah, my ass. And then he goes, let's test it. Look the other way. And I was like, all right. So I'm standing there. I'm like,
All right, you tell me when I'm playing it then. Ready? Am I playing it?
There, you're playing it. Yeah!